It is good, yo. It's your boy Ty back here with another video. And in this video today, guys, we're going to be talking about the new edition cards coming to NBA 2K23 MyTEAM tomorrow. It is also important to note that in these packs are going to be the Bracket Busters players. So, you know, if you do want to lock in for Kareem, which again, I strongly recommend against, but they are going to be available in these packs as well. Now, let's briefly talk about, you know, who's been in these packs so far. As far as the Dark Matters, we've seen Dwayne Wade, Oscar Robertson, Chris Bosh. As far as, you know, the Galaxy Opals, we've seen Danny Granger, De'Aaron Fox, and Dennis Rodman. Pink Diamonds, we've seen RJ Barrett, Joe Val, and TJ Warren. And then the Diamonds, we've seen Jonathan Kuminga, Jaden McDaniels, and Nicholas Claxton. Now again, the Signature Series as well as the Prime players do lock in for Dark Matters, and the Pink Diamonds and Diamonds do lock in for a Galaxy Opal. So just kind of to preface this video. Now, let's start with the bottom, Tristan Thompson. Look, guys, I off the top of my head, I don't know if we even have a Tristan Thompson card in my team. We do. And here's what you're looking at. 6'10", 7'1" wingspan, Tristan Thompson based on normal timing. I mean, I just have a hard time, and again, don't take this in the wrong way, but I have a hard time seeing Tristan Thompson be great. Again, I know he's 6'10" at the power forward position, and maybe for a budget ballers or for budget ballers out there, he is a solid option for you guys. I just don't necessarily see it, and again, that's don't take, you know, don't take that in the wrong way. I just don't necessarily see it for Tristan Thompson, as I'm somebody who I like cards that can move a little bit. And again, for Tristan Thompson, I just don't know if that's going to be what he's best at. And again, that's not necessarily Tristan Thompson's fault. That's just not what he's made for, right? When you think about Tristan Thompson in my team, you don't think of necessarily the best big man in the game. Then we see Pink Diamond Marcus Smart, who I actually think has quite a bit of potential here, because again, I do think they're going to update his SIGs, give him a better dribble style, at least give him his release on quick, and the normal leaner is fine. Again, 6'4" for Marcus Smart, that's big enough for him to be good. And as long as his movement is good, which I think the potential of his movement is definitely there, right? I think that, you know, the potential of his, you know, how well he's going to move is off the charts. That I think, you know, when people think about Marcus Smart, they're gonna have to put some respect on his name. Now, do I expect him to be the best point guard in the game? No. But for budget ballers, I do expect him to be solid enough to be ran in my team. Let's say you're a big Boston Celtics fan, he is going to be really, really solid. Again, a lot of the ways I think about things is when I think about cards, I think about how good they're going to be for their respective value, and I do think Marcus Smart is going to be solid. It's tough to play point guard in a game in which, you know, last Friday we just saw the out of position set. So, you know, Pink Diamond Matisse Thybulle is in the game, right? Pink Diamond Luke Walton is in the game. It's tough for me to make the case for a guy like you know, Marcus Smart when these other guys are in my team, but I do expect him to be really solid in my team, and I expect a lot of people to run him. Then we get Galaxy Opal Ben Wallace, and I want to spend a little bit of time talking about Ben Wallace here. And the reason I do is because we've seen really good Ben Wallaces in the past. So what I want to highlight is the out of position one we saw last year. Now again, this was the out of position one that had the small forward shooting guard eligibility that was absolutely incredible. The one tomorrow is going to be a Galaxy Opal, so expect him to be a little bit maybe better than this one we saw. But obviously he's not going to have that, you know, small forward shooting guard eligibility. He's going to have power forward eligibility, but he's going to be one of the best defensive players in the entire game at 6'9". Probably going to get the IO base maybe on quick, maybe very quick. I'm excited to see what Ben Wallace has in store. Again, I know a lot of people probably aren't excited for Ben Wallace, just as like, I mean, Ben Wallace, how good really can they make Ben Wallace? But I actually am excited for him because I think they can make Ben Wallace really good in my team. And I know that's not going to be something a lot of people not necessarily want to hear, but, you know, I don't think a lot of people are going to believe me when I say Ben Wallace could be good. But hear me out, right? This card is still one of my favorite power forwards to run in my team. Like, you're going to see me, if you want to watch a tournament on Twitch tonight, man, I guess I'm going to be on PlayStation, so I won't run it. But what I'm saying is, a lot of times when I play in tournaments, wagers, I still to this day run Bob. He's only 6'9", right? Now, I know he's cheesy offensively, and he's maybe a little bit better than Ben Wallace is going to be. But that's my whole thing is, size at the power forward position, yes, it matters, but when you have Yao Ming, when you have some of these other top bigs in my team, even if it's Mark Eaton, it doesn't quite matter as much. And so that's why I do think Ben Wallace is not only going to be good, I think he's going to be one of the best power forwards in the game. And again, that's my personal opinion. You guys don't have to agree with me. But I've seen Ben Wallace be that top power forward, or not the top, but a top power forward in the game throughout the years. And, you know, this year, I don't expect it to be any less, right? I have really high hopes for what Ben Wallace can provide for not only me, but for you guys as well. Again, one of the best probably power forward defensive players in my team. And just as far as an all-around card, really, really solid in my team. Again, you guys can see Bracket Busters inserts will be available. We kind of knew that was coming. What are the tokens for? Yeah, literally. Imagine us having anything to use our tokens on. I guess at least we got Austin Reeves today, but yeah, don't expect anything there. And then the last guy I want to talk about today is Clyde Drexler. And I'm sorry for clicking on my tier list, but Clyde Drexler. I want to spend a while talking about him because we are getting a Dark Matter Clyde Drexler tomorrow, and I think he's going to be a top shooting guard in the game. Now, the problem is, how good can Clyde be? Well, he's 6'7". He's going to have a good release because even if they just give him the Clyde base on quick, or even if it's very quick, it's going to be a good release. I expect them to give him a different dribble style, different leaner, those types of things. But the problem with Clyde is we just recently saw the new Jimmy Butler, right? And the reason I'm comparing these cards is because we're starting to see with AD, he was a trophy case reward. With Clyde, he was a trophy case reward. With Jimmy, he was a trophy case reward. So honestly, expect to see a really good Larry Bird soon. Okay, maybe even Friday. I'm just kind of throwing that out there for you guys. But this Jimmy Buckets was absolutely incredible. He got his release on very quick, got a new dribble style. And so Clyde's probably going to see his release on very quick. Probably going to get a new dribble style. Probably maybe going to get a new leaner. So I mean, he's got a lot going for him. Problem is there's just a lot of great shooting guards in my team. I mean, he's not going to be better than Tracy McGrady. But I'm going to say this, and I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me. Clyde has a chance. And again, this is just my opinion. He has a chance to be the second best shooting guard in the game. He does. Because his release is going to be good. He's going to be 6'7", which is good height. I mean, defensively, going to be really solid because he is 6'7". And when you look at the shooting guard position, it's not that deep. Yes, T-Mac's the best shooting guard in the game. But then after that, you can debate Kobe. You can debate, Jimmy Butler at the 2. I mean, you can debate a lot of different guys. And so my whole thing to you guys would be this. Don't sleep on Clyde Drexler come tomorrow. Because I think he has what it takes to be one of the best shooting guards in my team. I really do. At 6'7", good release, decent dribble style. I'm not trying to sit here and gas him. I'm not trying to sit here and say you guys need to get the card. But I'm trying to tell you guys my thoughts on Clyde and the fact that he can be that, top shooting guard in my team. So I'm not super high on Tristan Thompson, and honestly, budget-wise, it's not going to be a set for their, it's not going to be the set for the budget ballers out there, because obviously, when you look at Marcus Smart, he's okay, but he's not going to be that top budget point guard in the game, and Tristan Thompson's not going to be great. But if you do want Clyde, if you do want Ben Wallace, I see it. Again, I need to kind of reiterate, guys, never open packs, especially these packs, guys. They're 100% not worth opening, so just kind of keep that in the back of your minds as you do open these things. And you're going to probably pull more Bracket Busters cards than, Ben Wallace or Clyde Drexler. So, again, keep that in the back of your guys' minds as well. It's never worth it to open packs. But especially with a content drop like this, just save your money, guys. Packs are definitely not worth it. If I had to say, guys, I'm probably most excited about Ben Wallace just because Pink Diamond Ben Wallace was one of my favorite cards to use last year. Obviously, I do think Clyde has a lot of potential. We'll see how they do make him. But again, potential doesn't always matter when he's going to be 200, 300,000 MT. Like, I can already tell you Clyde's not going to be worth the MT he goes for. But again, could be a solid and a fun card to use at that. I'm really intrigued, so let me know down below in the comments which of these 4 cards you guys are most excited about. Or are you guys more excited like, yes, Kareem's going to get cheaper, and does that get you guys more excited? Comment tomorrow. Let me know. Hopefully we see something again as far as a grind, because last week we saw the Bracket Busters grind for Pistol Pete Maravich. I don't expect to see anything else tonight as far as, a grind like that, but that would be super cool if we did get another like weekly grind type of thing, because those things are things I personally have a lot of fun with. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys, and have a blessed day.